So how are you today? Very good. I's Lesotho.
Yes, Lesotho is good, man.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
You try to call who?
No, it's not even fully here that it's very I'm trying to call Morris.
Morris? Okay.
Yeah. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I's Lesotho. I's mom. Hope she's good.
Everything is good.
Beautiful. That's nice to hear.
Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that we have Mr. Maja here
Yeah.
and Mr. Lerotori.
Okay.
Probably, I think.
Okay. Well,
Probably, I think Mr. Lerotori will be the one with most of the questions from this meeting.
okay. So we have 4 people online.
Sorry?
We have 4 people online, yeah?
I'm trying to connect Mr. Totono.
Okay. Please take your time.
Let me do this. We are having lunch. You can see everyone is eating this side.
Right.
We are all having lunch. I think maybe we should continue.
Okay.
Yes, you are trying to connect him.
Okay.
All his phones.
First,
All his phones are off, and even that like his phone doesn't connect via the WhatsApp.
okay. Let me introduce myself. Dr. Sami Mustafa. Hello, can you hear me?
Dr. Mustafa.
Yeah, it's really nice to be online with you. It's my pleasure. When Mr. Morris called me last week, he let me understand there is a few project on ground in Lesotho, and you want to see how we can work together. We're based in Malaysia, and I'm sure Mr. Morris have give you a little bit about my profile. I'm based in Malaysia, and I represent ROBM building technology machine, mostly Africa, Caribbean island. And at the same time, we have in collaboration with Exim Bank of Malaysia. That will be Export-Import Bank of Malaysia. Any project across the border. So I need to know where we're starting from, because Mr. Morris told me first he was talking about the building technology, and at the same time he told me about the finance area. So maybe can you please introduce yourself to me, what your company do, and what can we do together?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Maja.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Maja.
Yeah. I am a managing director of the company
That would be AFC. FAC.
Yeah.
FAC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we are residing here in Lesotho
Okay.
as a company, and then I will pass my to my other colleague to introduce himself.
Okay.
Thank you again, Dr. Mustafa. And
My pleasure.
we really appreciate being with you here.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff Rotori.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Matori.
My co-worker,
Yeah.
Mr. has just introduced.
Okay.
And we have just heard that, like you said, you are with the RBM company in Malaysia,
Right.
which is collaboration with, you say it's Malaysian bank.
Exim Bank, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Export Import Bank of Malaysia. Export Import. Exim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe the connection network here is not that good, but I heard that. So, our company,
Yeah.
Free Africa Consortium, is a development company, proper development here in Lesotho.
Okay.
Our target is startup.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, I'm back. I just went out of data.
It's all right.
I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, I just went out of data. I'm back online.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, that's good. So would you please in a few words and seconds, Mr. Dr. Mustafa, elaborate us on how does RBM work?
Okay. Well, RBM, it's a new technology. It's a new way of building, but we've been in the market for the past 20 years. Even in South Africa, in Cape Town, we have a partner in Cape Town. That's about 6 years ago. But what they do is they bought the machine from us and they came to Malaysia for training. And I think in Cape Town, they are really doing very good. So RBM, it's still the same way of when you say it's still concrete, but the only difference is we don't use bricks. Are you getting me? Are you with me? Are you with me?
We are still with you.
Okay, so the only difference is we don't use bricks. It's fabric. And the good thing about RBM, we save time, we save costs, and less manpower. You can build from 2-bedroom to 5-bedroom in 24 hours. I'm talking about 600 square feet meters in 24 hours. And you can do this with 2 manpower, meaning 2 people can complete 1 unit of house in 24 hours. Yeah. We save 60% material cost. Let's say you have a budget. You can be a developer, you can be a contractor, you can be a builder. Our machine, we are considered a solution to developer, to a builder, or even contractors. Because if you have a project whereby hello?
Yes.
Are you with me?
We are still listening.
Okay. So if you have a project whereby, let me give you for example, in Botswana, 2-bedroom in Botswana, 600 square feet, it costs almost about $35,000 to $40,000. 2-bedroom. Yeah? But using our technology, we complete 600 square feet. 600 square feet can be 2-bedroom, can be 5-bedroom. It depends how big or how small you want the rooms to be. But I'm giving you the size of 600 square feet. Yeah? In Botswana, they are selling at the rate of $35,000 to $40,000. But with our technology, we build at the rate of $7,000. So we've saved almost $32,000 per unit. And in Malaysia, come again?
$32,000 for 5 units. Why is a single unit in Botswana currency was supposed to be 35,000?
No, well, dollar, not Botswana pula. I'm talking about US dollar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Can you please allow me to raise a question
Sure, please.
on that?
Go ahead, please.
My actually is on how this technology operates. Like, how do you, like, here in Lesotho,
Yeah.
when we use concrete, we shut about like 4 bags.
Yeah.
4 bags so that we can use concrete and we vibrate.
Right.
My interest is in RPM technology. How do you bring concrete when you have already put the formwork? You use a formwork or the special kind of formwork that
No. We have our own framework. But what we do, you come with your own design. You see, like, if you're having a housing estate and you're building, let's say, 50 unit of housing estate, you know, maybe the design is the same look. So you give us your design, your architect design, right? So with your design, we come up, because when you get in the technology, the machine, right? We still need to attach with the framework. So you give us your design, so we come out with the same framework. Are you getting my point?
if you come with the same formwork.
Yeah, we designed the framework from Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah? So let's assume it. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, the formwork that you come with goes with the design that the architectural design that I give you, or
No.
you are going to need to come here to operate on site.
No. You give us your design. Because it's you give us your architect design, so we design the framework. Let's assume you want to complete in a day 10 units of housing. So if we have 10 framework on ground, all we just need to do on the site, we need the machine to mix the cement, sand, and water to become concrete. So then when it becomes concrete, we fill it into the framework. Yeah. In 24 hours.
Like a concrete pump.
Yes.
Like a concrete pump.
Right. So in 24 hours, we lose the framework. So the next day, the same framework, we use it to start another unit. So if yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of admixtures that you use so that you remove your unstream the formwork in 24 hours?
No.
Yeah. It is not
Yeah.
For a concrete floor, a concrete slab, just floor slab, for instance.
Right?
We are going to remove the formwork after 27 days.
No.
So
No.
I'm wondering if there is a kind
No.
of
Look,
admixtures or anything that you use that make the formwork.
we remove in 24 hours. And I want to tell you something. You see, in Malaysia, we don't build low-cost housing with this. Because Malaysia is an advanced country. We're using it up to 35-story building in Malaysia. High-rise building, 35-story. Right? But I believe Africa is not, we are not ready yet for high-rise building. That's why most of my propose, it's more on low-cost housing. You getting my point? Yeah. So yesterday I sent a little bit information and video to the other group. I don't know if you open the file.
Yes, I know the file.
Right? So you see, our framework. Are you with me?
Yes, and it's still
Okay. Our framework, yeah, it's losable. It fits. Mean everything is. It's when we are in Botswana, we have to set them up on the site. If we're shipping from Malaysia, it's loose in the container. It's when we go to Lesotho, then we have to fix it. And in 24 hours, when we pump in the concrete, after 24 hours, we lose it back to start another unit. That's why I give you the assurance of we complete it in 24 hours. I don't know, can you see me clear? Can you see me clear?
Yes, sir.
You saw that?
Yes.
Okay, this is the framework now. Based on this design, this is 2-bedroom, yeah? So step 1, this is the framework. Step 2, the machine. So when the machine do the mixing, it pump into the framework. In 24 hours, we lose the framework. This is it. And with this, when there is a fire in the house, it takes you 4 hours to feel the heat from the wall. Because before we mix the cement, we have our own recipe we mix with the cement. And another good thing, I don't know how is the weather in Lesotho. If your weather is cold, if you have winter in Lesotho, right? We can make the more temperature, we can make the wall inside warm when there is if the weather is cold.
Yes.
Yes, like the weather is extremely cold here.
Yeah. So
Like winter.
So when we're mixing the concrete, there is a way we mix the concrete. Outside will be cold, but inside will be warm. And when outside is hot, there's a way we mix the concrete, inside will be warm.
Can you repeat it? Can you please repeat that?
Come again? I said,
Can you repeat it again?
okay.
Sentence.
I said, I don't know what is the weather in Lesotho. I knew during the snow, Lesotho is very cold, like Sweden. If I'm right, because 3 years ago I brought my team there, but I couldn't make the trip. We were supposed to come together. So when they show me picture, I can see how they are freezing. You know. So if Lesotho is cold, there is a way we can do our mixing for the concrete, right? Inside the building, the concrete will be warm. Mean the house won't be too much cold inside. Outside is cold, but when you come inside the house, you feel warm inside. And if the weather is hot outside, there's a way we mix the concrete also inside will be cold. You get what I mean?
Like,
You see,
is there anything that you add? Is
Yeah.
there anything that you add in mixing the concrete?
Yes.
So that it makes,
Right. Right, we do. We have our own recipe for that. Yes. We mix this with the cement.
I understand. It's like a kind of like an admixture that makes the concrete to harden, to rapid harden or slow harden.
Right.
Regarding the temperature.
Right. Based on the temperature. You got the point. And at the same time, you see, now let's say we set up the site for 2-bedroom, right? After the technology, the RBM machine, when we complete the building, we don't need additional painter. We don't need that. We have our own skin coat extra attached with the machine. That's why we call it
Okay.
3-in-1.
So that means there is no plastering on a concrete wall. You just print a paint which is already added in the machine.
You see, when you move the framework from the wall, yeah, the wall is smooth, very smooth. Are you getting me? So you have a choice now. If you want to do the spraying, if you want to do it rough, you can still use the attached additional machine for that. And if you want to do the spraying for painting, you don't need additional painter.
Okay.
That's why I said 2 people can build a house in 24 hours.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, the advantage, Mister, the advantage of this technology, we save time, we save cost, we save 60% material cost. Mean you don't need to buy additional material. You have the machine on ground. All you need is cement, sand. I don't think you need to spend for water. You can make a borehole.
Don't we need a glass stove?
Come again?
A glass stove. Don't we need a glass stove? Don't we need sand in a glass stove?
Yeah, of course. Sand, ground salt, and cement. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this will need us. How do you operate, Dr. Mustafa?
Yeah, I'm with
So
you.
that we can have a clear picture, we can have a clear picture on this project, like a physical one. Like, is it possible that you can come here to at least give a sign of even like two houses so that we can have a clear picture of what you say.
Well-
Is it possible that way, or it will come to you?
You see, that's a very good one. I think Maurice know much about this. You know, it's a 2 different thing now. You're talking about the RBM. RBM, it's a different company, right? You're talking about the finance. Finance is a different area. So the technology itself, you see, if you're building 1 unit or 2 units, I didn't encourage my clients to go for that because the price is too expensive. It costs $120,000. Just 1 unit, $120,000. But if you're building like 5-star hotel or you're building high-rise, maybe like 35-story building, yeah, it's worth it. Any project above $500,000, yes, it's good to use the technology. But if you're building low-cost housing, below 50 units, it doesn't worth it. Are you getting me? So in this case, if you want us to come, we don't mind. If we have to, because what we do is, if you're getting the technology from us, you have two choices. We either fly there to train you how to operate, or we fly you to Malaysia to learn how to operate. But if you're having a big project, you want us to involve in the project, in partnership, that's a different area. So for me, just coming there to build one or two, I have to know on which step we are taking. Are you ordering for one machine? Of course, if one machine have to go there, not even me alone, I will come with another two Malaysian engineer with me to fly to Lesotho.
Okay, I do understand.
Yeah.
We wanted to be clear about this technology that we have proposed to a governmental institution here in Lesotho, which is the Lesotho Housing.
Okay.
At Maputo, or that we can build a town. And this
Okay.
town includes 150 low-cost housing.
150 units.
About 150 units.
Okay.
And about 200 units middle income, and about 80 to 90 units of high income units at Maputo. And commercial buildings altogether on the very same projects, and university which is
Right.
as a brief. So we wanted to know better about this technology so that we can help it to do our work here in Lesotho.
Okay.
And we have a focus to be the solid figures of the very same technology in SADC, that is Southern African region.
Yeah.
So you, of course, very important for you to come here and let us learn about this technology, to partner with you, also to partner with you in this very same technology, since we have this a great experience.
Right.
The experience of more than 12 years, like you said, that is our interest, Mr. Mustafa.
Right.
So, we want to know at your side. We are looking at using the RPM, and on the other hand, about finance. So, maybe we can proceed from there.
Well, let me.
Our company right now, the architectural studio
Yeah.
is working to make a presentation of the eyes and the parties.
Right.
Like 3D model of the proposed buildings, which maybe will be ready next week, Wednesday.
Okay.
And after that, we are going to propose to the Lesotho Housing, and the Lesotho Housing will grant us the sole rights to use those sites. So that day we are going to need your technology and your finance, and also your partnership to be in this project. That's
Okay. Can I ask you one or two questions, if you don't mind?
Yes.
Okay. Are you? You say you're architect? Your company is?
Yes, I'm an architect.
Okay.
I'm an architect.
Okay. And this project you have, are they private or government project?
The project we have right now, it's a private project. This 150 middle low income housing.
Yeah.
We have a dam here which is under construction right now.
Okay.
That is Budihaji Dam, which is an HDA project, a partnership of the government of Lesotho and the government of South Africa, and there are going to be more than 200 people to be displaced from the area. And we have a letter on intent from LHDA that we can build those houses that LHDA will buy for these people. First of all, on the commercial side, we have more than 6 organizations that are proposed there at the side. We have a filling station, of which we have already proposed to Puma Energy. We are waiting letter of intent to rent those the filling station. We have 3 financial institutions: 1 Standard Lesotho Bank, 2 Nedbank, and 3 Transnational Bank, of which are waiting letter on intents to rent on that buildings. So right now we are in the process of doing everything. We are in the process that if we get a finance from anybody, we highly guarantee the return of the other finances.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you this. You see, there's a way we can. I think I'm interested because me, Mr. Morris, and Excellency, former Lesotho High Commissioner to Malaysia, during our time, she really tried her best. She tried to. We could, try to do something in Lesotho. We tried to make things happen. But I think it's a very good opportunity now, because you see, this is the time now Africa have to think about the people. You see, now we cannot depend on Western no more. You see what is happening now. The world believe this time around is African. I read the article a few weeks ago on New York Business Post that African population right now, it's almost about 2 billion. So in 50 years, in 2050, the population is going to be double. And the world believe they are looking Africa to be another economic powerhouse. Right. And I believe in the next 30 to 40 years to come, you see China are coming now. The European will come. The American will come. So we need houses. If you come to Malaysia, it's not that Malaysia is rich. Malaysia was one of the poorest countries 50 years ago. I know the history of Malaysia. I've been in Asia for 15 years. Yeah? 50 years ago, Malaysia is a very poor country. Right. But today, when you say Asian tiger, because they are smart. You know what I mean? If you come to Malaysia, you hardly see homeless in Malaysia. There's no homeless. There's no homeless. But to me, in this area, what I'm trying to tell you this, you see, it's what I'm trying to share this opportunity with you. Let's start with the 150 unit, the low-cost housing you talk about. Right. In Lesotho, how much cost you sell a unit when you talk of low-cost low-cost housing in Lesotho?
That would be an estimate. Let me give.
Just give me roughly estimate, yeah. How much in dollar?
350,000 to 400,000 maluti, which is something about 27 to 28.
$25,000 to $30,000.
Let's say $25, right? 25,000. Hello?
Yeah.
Let's say 25,000, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. $25,000.
Yeah.
That's for two bedroom.
Just for 2-bedroom, the 2-bedroom house with a mini lounge, a kitchenity, and a bathroom toilet.
And a garage for parking, one parking space. That's about 600 square feet, 700 square feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you something. Now with $25,000, meaning if you build 5 units, just 5 units, right? 5 units for 25,000. That's one cost for the machine. 5 units.
That's what?
That's the cost of the whole full set of the technology. 5 units. If you can sell for $25,000, right? Yeah. If you can sell for $25,000, 5 units of housing. That's one cost for the technology, one machine.
Yes.
Okay? And one machine can build up to 3,000 units of housing before any service. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
And assuming we are building for $7,000. So we are making 18,000. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say here is this. You see, I just want to. You see, this is a very good solution. I believe Botswana, Lesotho need this. And if we can work together, we don't mind to work together. Even if you want us to go more than this, because if in India we complete 10,000 units in 10 months.
Okay.
In India,
How many units in 10 months?
10,000 units.
How many?
10,000 units in 10 months.
Did you say 10,000 units
In 10 months, yes.
Yes.
10,000 units in 10 months.
Okay. So, Mr. Mustafa.
Yeah.
What does it take from our side to partner with you in this project?
You see, with this project you have, with what you have now, you're talking about the 800 units, the 200 units, the 150 units, the low cost, middle, and high.
And high income.
Look, I can guarantee you, with 10 machines, we can complete the whole project in 1 year with 10 machines. And when we're talking about 10 machines with 120,000 times 10, how much is that?
Would you
1.2 million, yeah? Yeah? Am I right? Huh? 1.2 million? Okay. So let's assuming. Look, let's assuming we want to complete the whole project. The 150 unit, the 200 unit, the 800 unit in 1 year. And we have 10 machines on ground. Are you with me? I think he has been disconnected. Eh?
Let me do this to him.
Yeah?
Let me do this.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, his phone is out. Let me do this. Don't worry.
Oh, you want me to go offline and come again?
Yeah. That's how you keep in again.
Okay. Okay. It's calling now.
I think it's that I think maybe because you see now, I'm trying to call him, but he's no longer online. I think the issue is, I think he of data.
You mean they're out of data?
Again on another phone.
Okay.
I think maybe he ran out of data, so I'm trying to call him on another phone.
Okay.
I couldn't even look at the pictures. And it's not just women who are raped, by the way. Men are also raped. So needless to say, as a society, we do have a problem with rape. And it's